Imagine a car so loud that its exhaust note is outlawed in not one, not two, but 3 different countries. That's right, the sound of this V8 engine is so spine-tingling, so earth-shattering, that governments have stepped in to say, no more. Today, we're diving into the science behind one of the most iconic and controversial car sounds ever produced, the Dodge Challenger Hellcat supercharged V8. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. Let's start with what makes the Dodge Challenger Hellcat so special. At its core is a 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8 engine, pumping out a monstrous 707 horsepower, enough to make your heart race just thinking about it. But it's not just the power that grabs attention, it's the sound. The Hellcat's exhaust system is meticulously engineered to deliver a deep, guttural roar that echoes through the streets, turning heads and rattling windows. This isn't just noise, it's an auditory experience that defines American muscle. The secret lies in the Hellcat's active exhaust system. This setup includes electronically controlled valves that adjust based on the driving mode. In normal mode, the valves are partially closed, keeping the sound relatively subdued for everyday driving. But when you insert the red key and switch to sport or track mode, those valves swing wide open, unleashing the full fury of the V8. It's like flipping a switch from loud to earthquake. The result is a sound that's not just loud, but rich with character. A symphony of low-frequency rumbles and supercharger whines that's as thrilling as it is intimidating. Why is this sound illegal? So, why is this glorious sound considered a crime in some parts of the world? It all boils down to noise regulations. Many countries have strict limits on how much noise a vehicle can produce, especially in urban areas or at night, to protect public health and maintain peace. The Hellcat's exhaust, particularly in track mode, can easily surpass these limits, making it non-compliant in regions with stringent laws. Let's break down the 3 countries where this sound is likely illegal without modifications. Switzerland. Known for its serene landscapes and quiet villages, Switzerland takes noise pollution seriously. The country's noise limits for passenger cars are around 74-80 dB, depending on the vehicle type, measured under standardized conditions. Recent regulations, effective from January 2025, ban avoidable noise from modified exhausts or unnecessary revving, with fines up to CHF 10,000. The Hellcat's thunderous roar, especially with open valves, likely exceeds these limits, making it a target for enforcement. Japan. In Japan, where cultural emphasis on harmony and respect shapes daily life, loud vehicles are a social and legal issue. The Noise Regulation Law and Road Traffic Act set strict noise limits, aligned with UNIC standards, typically around 74 dB for passenger cars. During vehicle inspections, cars up to 10 years old are limited to 96 dB in a stationary test. But the Hellcat's aggressive sound, particularly in track mode, could exceed these thresholds, requiring modifications to be street legal. Germany. Famous for its autobahns and performance cars, Germany still enforces strict noise regulations, especially in cities like Berlin and Munich, under EU regulation. No 540/2014 high-performance cars with a power-to-mass ratio above 120 kg 1,000 kg, like the Hellcat at approximately 261 kg 1,000 kg, have a noise limit of 73 dB as of 2020. The Hellcat's exhaust, designed for maximum impact, likely surpasses this, making it non-compliant without quieter mufflers. What makes the Hellcat's exhaust note so captivating? It's a combination of engineering and acoustics. The V8's firing order creates a rhythmic pulse, producing a deep, harmonic rumble that resonates with car enthusiasts. The supercharger, a 2.4-liter unit spinning at up to 14,600 RPM, adds a high-pitched whine that's distinctive to forced induction engines. The exhaust system is tuned to amplify certain frequencies, creating a sound that's both aggressive and pleasing to the ear. The active exhaust valves play a crucial role. When closed, they restrict the flow of exhaust gases, reducing noise. When open, they allow gases to exit more freely, amplifying the sound and giving it that raw, unfiltered character. This design is intentional. Dodge engineers spent countless hours tuning the exhaust to evoke power and excitement, much like a composer crafting a symphony. The result is a sound that's not just loud but emotionally charged, triggering adrenaline in those who hear it. However, this same sound can be disruptive. Low-frequency noises like the Hellcat's rumble travel far and penetrate buildings, disturbing residents even indoors. In densely populated areas, this can affect thousands, contributing to noise pollution concerns that drive strict regulation. To understand why the Hellcat's sound is restricted, we need to look at how vehicle noise is measured. Most countries use a standardized drive-by test, where a car accelerates past a microphone at a specific speed, typically 50 km/h, and distance 7.5 meters. While exact measurements for the Hellcat under these conditions are scarce, enthusiast reports suggest it can exceed 100 dB in track mode, far above these limits. Even in normal mode, the stock exhaust may push the boundaries, especially in countries with lower thresholds. Noise pollution isn't just about annoyance, it's a public health issue. Prolonged exposure to loud sounds can lead to hearing loss, increased stress, sleep disturbances, and even cardiovascular problems. The World Health Organization recommends keeping environmental noise below 55 dBs to avoid health impacts, a threshold the Hellcat easily surpasses. In urban areas where millions live close to roads, governments prioritize reducing noise to improve quality of life. Switzerland, for instance, reports that 1 in 7 people is exposed to harmful noise levels, with road traffic as the primary culprit. Japan, ranked among the noisiest countries by some studies, enforces strict rules to maintain tranquility. Germany's noise policies reflect similar concerns, with surveys showing 54% of residents disturbed by traffic noise. These realities drive the regulations that make the Hellcat's unmodified sound problematic, balancing passion and responsibility. For car enthusiasts, the Hellcat's roar is more than just noise. It's a symbol of freedom, power, and automotive heritage. But not everyone shares this passion. Residents in quiet neighborhoods or urban centers may see it as a disturbance, not a delight. The challenge is finding a balance, enjoying the car's performance while respecting others. Dodge designed the Hellcat with versatility in mind. The black key limits the engine to 500 horsepower and keeps the exhaust quieter, suitable for city driving. The red key, unlocking the full 707 horsepower and the loudest exhaust note, is best reserved for tracks or open roads. Owners can also install aftermarket mufflers to comply with local laws, though this may dampen the car's character. The crackdown on loud vehicles is part of a broader trend. In the UK, noise cameras are being trialed to catch offenders automatically. New York's Sleep Act increases fines for illegal exhaust modifications. Cities like Bucharest are proposing nighttime bans on loud vehicles. As electric vehicles become more common, offering near-silent operation, the contrast with loud internal combustion engines like the Hellcats grows starker, pushing regulators to tighten rules. The Dodge Challenger Hellcat's V8 sound is a masterpiece of automotive engineering, but its intensity makes it a legal issue in countries like Switzerland, Japan, and Germany. While not outright banned, the car may require modifications to meet strict noise limits, effectively restricting its iconic roar. Enthusiasts can still enjoy the Hellcat responsibly by using quieter modes in sensitive areas and letting it sing where permitted. The debate over loud cars highlights a tension between personal freedom and public well-being, a conversation worth having. So, what do you think? Is the Hellcat sound worth the controversy, or should it be tamed to meet global standards? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation roaring. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more automotive insights, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching.